I'm happy to be here today with you to share with you Brhamari Pranayama. It's a breath work and it's translated in English to humming bee breath work. So this breath particularly is really good for calming down, for centering, and for drawing your awareness in. It's really good for lowering high blood pressure, calming down anyone that's feeling nervous or anxious or having like an anxiety attack. Anyone that feels frustrated or is quick-tempered or feeling angry or in an angered state, this breath has the ability to calm you right down and bring you right back into your center. Okay, so what we do with the breath, there's a mudra involved and also humming. We make a humming sound as we exhale. So let's talk about the mudra first, the hand position. There's actually a couple different ways to do it, and I'll explain a few. One way that is common is to just take your take your thumbs and close your ears. You close here on the cartilage of your ears, press it in so that you're closing out the sound, and that allows you to draw your awareness inside even deeper, okay? So one is with the thumbs pressing in on the tragus here, like folding that cartilage in towards your ear so that you're losing the outer distraction of sound around you. So that's one way to do it. Another way is to take your whole hand and place it around your ear. So some people, it might not be comfortable to press in on their ear, or they're just not comfortable doing that. For whatever reason is valid, you would take the hands and place them, the whole palm over your ear. Okay, so that's one way to do it, or two ways to do it. Now, another way to do it is adding in full Shanmukhi Mudra. Shanmukhi Mudra is mudra for drowning out the senses. So we drown out the senses and then we draw our awareness inside. So closing the ears, we can already see that that's going to have an effect of drowning our senses and drawing awareness inside. Now, with Shanmukhi Mudra, we use both hands and we actually cover the face with the fingers, and we're still going to use the thumbs to close in on the ears. But what we do is we place the index fingers right like underneath the eyebrows, kind of right on the eyelids, and the eyes are going to be closed for this. And it's not a press, it's just a laying of the hands on the eyes so that we're closing out the senses of our sight, the sense of our sight. And then we place the next finger, your middle finger, comes onto the bridge of your nose, okay? And then so that we're closing off, that's ideally closing off our sense of smell. And then the other two fingers rest on the bottom lip, the ring finger on the bottom lip, and then the pinky comes to the ring finger is on the top lip, and then the pinky finger comes underneath the bottom lip, all right? So essentially we're using our hands here and we're drowning out, closing off our senses so that we can draw our awareness inside. So it looks like this, okay? And we can all do it if you feel comfortable doing it. If you don't feel comfortable with your hands on your face, side note, it could make you feel a little bit more anxious. If you're already in a really anxious state and putting your hands on your face, maybe that might be a little bit too much, and you would want to start just by covering the ears. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. If you don't feel comfortable covering your face, that's why there's other reasons to do it. So you can try it all out. So we'll take the fingers on the face, index fingers on the top of the eyes, middle finger on the bridge of the nose, ring finger, upper lip, and pinky finger underneath your lips. Thumbs come in, pressing in the tragus here, closing off the sound. Okay? And that is Shanmukhi Mudra. So now that's the options that we can take. You could also do this breath without not doing any mudra. So what the breath is now is that we take an inhale through the nose and then we hum as we exhale. So it's okay? So it's a long hum on the exhale, and that is the sound of the buzzing bee, and that sound starts to erase mental loops and quiet the mind, and it really brings this internal vibration for you to settle into. So it takes you right from outer to all over the place, scattered and maybe even heated and angry, to like right here, back to heart, back to center, back to a clear mind, back to you, home base, okay? So we'll take a few rounds in a moment, but just a few more things I want to explain. The hum that we do, now sometimes I see people practice it like it's just a hum and a stop. So I'll show you this, like this is what not to do, okay? So big breath in. All right, it's not like that. It's not like a and then a hard stop. It's more like we taper it down with the breath. So it's kind of like an elongated, simmering down hum. So it's more like okay? And you're gonna do that to your own pace, whatever's natural for you, without force. So it's not like okay? It's let it taper down naturally, unrushed with it. Okay, so let's take 3 rounds right now together. We'll take 3 rounds. So you decide what you want to do with your hands. If you want to do the thumbs and the tragus, if you want to cover the whole hands, or if you want to take Shanmukhi Mudra, covering the whole face. We'll do 3 rounds. You'll just take a deep breath in. You'll hum it out, unforced. Deep breath in, hum it out. All right. Important to keep the mouth, the inside of the mouth, spacious. So the lips are going to be closed, but we don't want to clamp in on the mouth. We actually want to have the lips closed, but the mouth nice and spacious, so we can really get that full, get the full room of there for the vibration in the mouth. Okay. So let's do this. Here we go. Bring the hands into position. Close your eyes. Remember, you could do the humming without any mudra, with your hands down in Gyan Mudra. Great, all right? 3 rounds. Inhale. Finish, release, and just keep the eyes closed. Notice the effects. It really is super just calming, centering, grounding. All right. So we got to feel that. Now I sort of sit back and observe. I like to do it 3 more times and just go over a few more things. Focusing again on the mouth. So now that we've done it, notice if maybe you need to, or you can find a little more space in the mouth so you can really allow that sound to vibrate through the whole roof of the mouth, the sides and the bottom. And feel a sense of the vibration up in the brain, clearing, and then just notice the humming effects of in the brain, the sensation in the brain. And also another side note, the humming, this is really good for clearing any mucus in the throat or around in the back of the nostrils. Okay? So let's take 3 more rounds here. Bring your hands into position. You can try something else with the hands if you want to for this round. And here we go. Deep breath in. Finish, just release the hands, observe a few breaths. Observe your state of being. Know that this is a tool that you have within you to come to anytime you need it. Feeling frustrated, short-tempered, anxious, angered. This to bring you back home, clear your mind, bring you back to even. Okay, my friends, I hope you find value to that. I know I do. Love to share this stuff with you. Until next time, Satnam. Peace and love.